Hey everyone, welcome back to Trove, your ultimate destination for tech leaks, deep dives, and the truth behind the latest gadgets shaping our future. And today's story is huge, because Samsung's upcoming Galaxy S26 lineup might just redefine the entire Android flagship scene. We've seen a wave of leaks, early renders, and performance reports that have split the tech world in half. Some say it's revolutionary. Others claim it's just another small step from Samsung. But here's the thing. This year's Galaxy S26 series feels different, not just because of the Exynos 2600, not just because of its futuristic display tech, but because Samsung finally seems ready to listen. So buckle up, because in this video, we're breaking down every major leak, rumor, and hidden detail about the Galaxy S26 Ultra, Galaxy S26 Plus, and the Galaxy S26. Plus what Samsung must do to win 2026. Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra, the real flagship reborn. Let's start with the crown jewel, the Galaxy S26 Ultra. For years, the Ultra line has been Samsung's pride and pain. Incredible hardware, yes, but sometimes too safe, too familiar. Well, not anymore. According to leaks from Ice Universe, Galaxy Club, and even insiders within Samsung's supply chain, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is about to get a significant overhaul, especially under the hood. At the center of it all lies the Exynos 2600, Samsung's next-generation chipset built on its cutting-edge 3nm GAA process. Now, for the past few years, Exynos chips have been hit or miss. Underpowered, inefficient, and often replaced by Snapdragon versions in key markets. But sources claim Samsung has finally fixed that, achieving massive performance gains and drastically improved battery efficiency. And here's the real twist. Rumor has it Samsung might delay the global launch to March 2026, giving the Exynos 2600 more time for mass production and optimization. If true, that's a bold move, and a clear sign that Samsung is taking silicon seriously, aiming to stand toe-to-toe with Apple's A18 Pro and Huawei's Kirin 9100 chips. Camera evolution, subtle yet powerful now about the cameras. It might not sound like a huge redesign at first, but it's what's inside that counts. Instead of introducing a completely new sensor, Samsung is reportedly upgrading the main lens with a wider aperture, allowing more light to enter. This could mean sharper night photography, richer detail, and more accurate color processing, especially when paired with Samsung's AI-driven image engine. So, while the numbers might not blow you away on paper, the results could be stunning in real-world use, especially when compared to the Pixel 10 Pro XL and iPhone 17 Pro Max. We're talking cleaner shadows, smoother HDR, and more natural tone mapping. Samsung's computational photography is catching up fast, and this time, it might actually outshine the competition in low light. Display and privacy, the game-changing upgrade. And speaking of what we see, that's where Samsung continues to dominate. The Galaxy S25 Ultra already had one of the most beautiful screens ever made, but the upcoming M14 OLED panel for the S26 Ultra could take it a step further. Expect record-breaking brightness levels, better outdoor visibility, and improved color accuracy across all lighting conditions. But the biggest innovation? The rumored privacy display mode. Imagine this. You're sitting in a crowded subway or coffee shop. You open your banking app or messages, but someone nearby tries to peek. Now, with the new privacy display, Samsung lets you choose which apps can limit side visibility. That means only you see what's on the screen. Everyone else just sees a dim blur. It's smart, subtle, and exactly the kind of everyday feature that reminds us innovation isn't always about specs. Sometimes it's about peace of mind. Design, familiar but finer. From the leaked CAD renders, the Galaxy S26 Ultra's design language looks evolutionary, not revolutionary. We'll see slightly rounder corners and refined symmetry, offering a smoother in-hand feel without losing that iconic boxy Ultra identity. It's still massive, still premium, but feels more balanced. And while some fans still miss the old Galaxy Note aesthetics, Samsung's clearly blending the S and Note heritage more naturally now. The metal frame might be even stronger this year, possibly using a next-gen armor aluminum alloy with better scratch resistance and heat dissipation. Samsung Galaxy S26 Plus. The confused middle child now, let's talk about the Galaxy S26 Plus, and this one's honestly a bit of a mystery. At first, we heard Samsung was discontinuing it. Then leaks suggested the S25 Edge was cancelled instead. It's confusing, right? Here's the issue. The Galaxy S26 Plus risks becoming too similar to the base model while still costing hundreds more. If Samsung wants to justify its $999 tag, they need to make the Plus model matter again. This is where reviving the Edge identity could save the lineup. Imagine a sleek, curved-edge phone sitting between the compact Galaxy S26 and the beastly S26 Ultra. No S Pen, lighter build, cleaner aesthetics, the kind of phone that brings back the excitement of those classic, curved Galaxy screens. It would make perfect sense. The S26 Ultra, aimed for creators, power users, and camera lovers. The S26 Edge, or Plus, crawlers for those who value premium design, compact feel, and performance without the bulk. Samsung could even experiment with exclusive colorways and materials to make it stand out, something they've been missing lately. Samsung Galaxy S26, the practical flagship now, the base model. The Galaxy S26 by leaks suggest Samsung might drop the Pro branding this year, and I think that's a smart move. Because honestly, the Galaxy S26 doesn't need fancy names. It just needs to deliver solid performance at the right price. If Samsung keeps it at around $7,999, gives it a brighter display, improved cooling, and a slightly upgraded main camera, it could easily dominate the mainstream market. Not everyone wants the bulk or price of the Ultra, and that's okay. The S26 could be the people's phone, offering that perfect blend of flagship power, compact design, and everyday reliability. In fact, for many users, it might be the smarter buy than the Ultra, especially if the camera improvements trickle down this year. The big picture, Samsung's moment of truth. Here's the real story. Samsung has an incredible opportunity in front of them. The Galaxy S26 lineup can finally make sense of what's been a confusing strategy the last few years. 3 devices, 3 clear purposes. S26 Ultra for the ultimate experience. S26 Plus or Edge for design enthusiasts, S26 for value-seeking power users. But Samsung has to commit. Stop playing it safe. Bring back the creativity and confidence that made the Galaxy brand legendary. The Exynos 2600 could be the start of that new era. The privacy display could change how we think about smartphone screens. And the return of the Edge, even as a concept, could restore that emotional connection fans used to have with Samsung phones. Because right now, in a world where Google, Apple, and even OnePlus are stepping up their game, Samsung can't afford another safe year. So, what do you think? Should Samsung bring back the Edge? Will the Exynos 2600 finally make Exynos great again? And most importantly, is the Galaxy S26 Ultra going to be the comeback Samsung needs? Drop your thoughts below. I'd love to hear your take. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Trove, and ring the bell icon so you never miss the next big tech leak, because the future of smartphones is getting wild, and you'll always hear it here first. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.